What is up, YouTube? So if you've been looking for a good deal, trying to find something on a budget through like Facebook Marketplace, and you're just not having a good time, you're just not having good luck, people are buying it out from underneath you before you get there, one good option that I like to use is called Hibid.com. And I'm going to flip over and do a screen recording to show you exactly what I go through to find deals when I buy off auction. So I know the first time I looked at this, it was a little intimidating, and sometimes I had a hard time finding stuff. It's all in how you search for it. So what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll put ATV in there, zip code, and then I search the 250-mile radius. That's just where I'm willing to go. I'm in BFE, so I have to drive far. And here we go. So we've got a couple that pop right up. It's a Rancher 350 right here. They put Rancher 300, but I know what it is. This right here would make for a good parts bike. One of the things that you do need to pay attention to is buyer's premium. I tried to buy from Crash Toys, and the fees would just eat you up. Like, it was a $4,000 Maverick. That was a 2008, the first year they came out or whatever it was, 2009, 2010, I don't remember. But it was a 4 or 5 year old Maverick, and it was missing the transmission. It was missing a bunch of body pieces, and it ended up selling for $4,000. And when I looked at the fee schedule, it added up to like something crazy. Like there was an extra $1,000 or $2,000. It was astronomical. Like, I don't know who bought that and was able to fix it and be cheaper than what you could buy anywhere, or to even be worthwhile. So one of the things you want to make sure you look at is to see if there is a buyer's premium. There's a 10% buyer's premium. So if you buy it for $100, it costs you $110. If you buy it for $1,000, it's $1,100. And then sometimes they will have a fee for a card. Yeah, see right here, 3% charge when using a card. Still trying to figure out how to use this MacBook. And most of them require you to load it all by yourself. Some companies do have it. Some of the larger companies, if you're buying from a lot that auctions off a whole lot, somewhere like Brinkley's, that's one I use that has that. And then the pickup time. So this one, you get previews. You can go look, preview it. So this one can be previewed, that day from 5 to 6 p.m. for a scheduled or by scheduled appointment. Some of the smaller auction companies can work with you like that, and it's great. But pickup time can be sometimes. You need to make sure you can make that pickup time. You don't want to buy something that you can't even go get. So this one right here, you get on that Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You got to load it by yourself. So just keep that kind of stuff in mind when you're looking at something. This right here, I'm used to loading stuff like that. Back over here, we're going to try searching some other stuff. So ATV pulled up. Here's this 200 SX right here in Little Rock. You see that right there? This is the name of the auctioneer company. And if you see something and you're like, that's a little far, I'd like to not just pick that up, you go over to full catalog and it will bring you all details from that auction. So this is definitely a car company. That thing may have been in the bed of a truck that got impounded. It might have actually been impounded. The impound stuff is stuff that I do like to buy, because if it got impounded, somebody was probably driving it. And judging by the way them tires look, bald, that's been rode on the roads. This right here might actually be a runner. We're going to come back up and go back. And now this part is what really matters, is how you search for something. So ATV will generally bring something up. Now, if you want to get a motorcycle, you search for that. You search motorcycle. And as we could see, here's a couple things here, a couple Harleys. Honda Rebel, so when you need some horsepower, just wrapping it out, you know, maxing out somewhere in the 65-mile-an-hour range. Not always though does those work. So what if you saw about a year ago, I posted the KFX 400 I bought that from here. It was non-running, and while I was trying to figure out what was going on with it, I managed to catch it on fire. That one did not pull up when I searched ATV, but I searched Kawasaki, and that's when it pulled up. So you can see this prairie right here. Be sure to look at your details. Generally it'll say if it runs. So this one right here runs and drives good. Almost all of these are always just sold as is, no guarantees. So you're taking a little bit of a gamble, but I mean, buying used anywhere at any time, you're pretty much always taking a little bit of a gamble. It's a used bike. You know, this right here looks pretty clean. Doesn't look real abused. No snorkels. If you get that pretty cheap, I mean, that right there, 4-wheel drive 300 is down here in the South is probably worth about, I don't know, $1,600. No issues. 16 to 19. I don't know. Sometimes it's not worth quite as much because the smaller bore stuff. We'll go back over here. So, motorcycle, Kawasaki didn't net what you're looking for. Polaris. Popped up a couple skis I'm looking at. Nothing real good. Now, you're not always guaranteed to get something great just because that's what you're looking for right now. You want that. Sometimes you have to wait. I would check in on this like once a week. The motorcycle parts I bought, they were like listed on Monday, sold by Friday or Saturday or whatever it was. So sometimes that stuff comes and goes fast, and honestly, those faster auctions are the better ones because less people end up on that auction. I've bought numerous things, and I think the shorter ones you get better deals. One of the cool things about this site though is this is not limited to just the power sports stuff that I'm always talking about. You name it, they got it. Thanks for watching. I'm sure if you follow what I showed you to find the deals and knowing to double check in on it, you'll definitely find something you like here on Hibid. I've been buying from them for a few years now. I've never had an issue out of Hibid. I bought some running machines. I bought some non-running machines. And if you do buy something, you gotta put it in the comments down below. Let me know what you bought, because that's just super cool to see deals that other people got, especially some of y'all being all around the other parts of the country. And Hibid's even in Canada. I think they're in Mexico too, but like when it's the foreign currency, I don't really look at it.